We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom, and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Nags here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live. 2026 Topps Series 1 Jumbo Full Case Pick Your Team. This will be my last break here. I did the 1 jumbo case earlier, did the 4 caser for you. One more single case we could sneak in. 6 boxes, new release. The new baseball season is underway. I think Kevin is live right now. Titus is about to go live with his 4-case Pick Your Player. So let's get started. Be sure to drop in, say hello. Let me know who's hanging out with me. Make sure everything looks good. Looks good to me. Ooh, hold on. Give me 1 second. Second. Where did it go? Sorry, Joe, man. All right. Titus accidentally put a pristine break up. Oh, what just happened to my screen? Okay, we're good. All right, here we go. Let's get started. Titus accidentally teased a break and it went live right now, so I just wanted to get it clarified and fixed. 6 boxes here. We'll save our silver packs for the end. Yeah, dude. Where have you been all day?
I was hanging out in my office.
Yeah, thanks for the help in that 4-caser.
You're welcome, dude. I called Randy Rosarena and he didn't hit him, so that's good. Like, I'm predicting, if I get this right, you gotta, I'll finish the race, but you gotta go to Chipotle and pick yourself some food.
Dude, I gotta go home.
Don't
My
care.
daughter called me and yelled at me on the
It's
phone.
already 5 hours later.
She literally called and yelled at me on the phone.
I'm saying Byron Buxton out.
Byron Buxton?
Does he have out?
I don't know. Doesn't his head look disproportionate? I don't know.
Yeah,
Looks like
his
he's got
hand
a-
does too.
Yeah,
Broken.
he's got a big head. Francisco Lindor, glitter. That's,
Sand glitter.
I know. Tigers team card foil. It's hard to find the middle compared to it
You
used to
missed
be.
one last.
Well, I got excited for the heavy lumber, so I missed the auto. How about Tim Slammin' Salmon?
Him slamming salmon.
Angels on the board going to T-Pops.
No. I guess you can still hit one.
Tim Slammin'.
Sammy Sosa.
Tim Salmon Slammin'. Roki Future Glitter. Sand Glitter. Sorry.
Ooh. Oh, Nate's calling me.
Your best bud. Christian Yelich.
Oh.
Out of $3.99, Kobe Mayo. There is Pasquantino. Absolutely love those cards. Bobby Witt there on the tops. Missed it right there. Kyle Karos, Sand Glitter. Yamamoto foil. Ooh, 4 out of 5 on the red. Sawyer Gibson Long. I don't think that's the Tiger we're looking for, Ambrosia, but we'll take it. Ambrosia. 4 out of 5 Sawyer Long on the red. Let's put the red in the mitt. And then how about Paul Skeens on the relic? Paul Skeens. Pirates. There is Perdomo. And Pajes. Gonna wrap up box 1. That pack ripped the whole top off. Gotta be something good in there, right? All right, here we go. Box 2. Who's hanging out? Who's hanging out with me? There is the Bronx Buddies foil. And blue out of 150, Max Fried. There is Kumar Rocker foil. Max Fried, Yankees blue. So many videos to watch right now. There's Jeff Bagwell on the relic, Astros. Tristan Peters, Wisconsin's live. Titus is live in the studio behind me. We got what is that? A gold out of 50. It is Matthew Boyd for the Cubs. Oh no, $3.99. Man, they got the pyrite golds. They look gold. Matthew Boyd out of $3.99 Cubs. Jeffrey Springs foil. They trick you. I like to call them the pyrite, fake gold. Reed Detmers, sand glitter. Daniel Sheenman, Guardians. Clay Holmes, Jose Ramirez. We got Will Vest, sorry, excuse me, Will Vest, Tigers. Where is it? There it is. Triple foil. Out of 2026 is Gavin Sheets and Baseball Stars. Parker Messick with Hoppin' to It for the Braves. Parker Messick for the Guardians. Gavin Sheets is out of 2026 Padres. That's going to do it for box number 2. All right, here we go. Box 3. Reed Detmers. Oops, missed one here. There it is. Brenton Doyle. Relic is Carson Williams. Nice rookie there for the Rays. Sean Murphy, sand glitter. Ezekiel Tovar, foil. Phillies Edmund Sosa, sand glitter. And auto is nice. Bubba Chandler. There's one of the big dogs. Bubba Chandler. Pirates. Pirates going to B Carbo. One of the last, might have been the closer mojo even. They were definitely up there. Pirates. Ramon Urias. There is pink, Jesse Essenberg. That goes to the Cincinnati Reds in here.
I was gonna help you grip pack, so I just sliced the crap out of my finger. So now I can't.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Dude, Bubba Chandler's on fire today.
Yeah,
Parker Mesick, is that a 25 or just?
that's just a base.
That's just the color.
Yeah, red out of 5 there. Sawyer Gibson Long.
Oh,
What do you know about Sawyer Gibson?
he's long.
Good call. Spencer Strider, real 1 relic there. Ryan Ritter, rookie for the Rockies out of 2026. Jack Perkins. We got the Pyrite Gold here. Spencer Horwitz, Captain Underpants out of 399. Dominic Canzone. And Will Warren on the sand glitter there. That is going to be our halfway point. Horwitz there. Spencer, I say Captain Underpants because I think their elementary school was Horwitz Elementary School. So that's why I say that. Strider, that's kind of cool. That's the first real 1 relic I've seen on the actual base card. Braves. There we go. 3 down, 3 to go. We're good. They landed flat. Our Tim Salmon and Parker Messick saved them. Nick Pavita. Miguel Vargas. All right, we got gold Sony Gray out of 20 or out of 50, and then we got Dodgers. Oh, see, yeah, there we go. Sony Gray 14 out of 50, and then how about Shohei Ohtani on the team logo? The Dodgers too. I need a break. Dodgers, I need a break. See what I did there? Shohei Ohtani team logo. That'll play nicely. Let's put Bubba over there. Sony Gray for the Cardinals out of 50 going to Eric. Shane Smith out of 2026. Tigers, Troy Melton. What do we got here? I'm not sure what this is. Oh, that's cool. James Wood, gold out of 50. Profiles. Profiles, gold. Griffey writing write-ups on everyone. Nationals going to Owald. Nice box here. How about the Miz on the relic? Jacob Mizorowski, Brewers. Brewers to X McKee. Heck of a box. There's Horwitz glitter. Giancarlo Stanton. know how this didn't fall out. That is Wickelman Gonzalez. Yanquil Fernandez. There's Nick Kurtz. Cubs, Matthew Boyd. I think we're still chasing our auto in this box. Grant Holmes. And we got red ink pitcher Juan Burgos. How about our second red? Look at this. This box had Ohtani, gold, red auto, Mizorowski.
Oh, the best card you hit today was that true photo. Miz.
Oh, the Miz, yeah.
I like that. I guess
Dude, this looks like a guy you would collect right here. You love pitchers.
Juan Burgos.
Going to Finnick.
Juan Berenger.
5 out of 5. Our second red out of 5 in the one case.
That's kind of crazy.
Cal Raleigh. 2 boxes left. Ohtani team logo parallel. Ohtani team logo for you. Look at this. This pack was open. Or at least sliced in the box a little bit. Not in the, like, it was open in the box. The box wasn't. No problem. That's sweet. It's a sweet card. Here, I'll show it. Awesome card. Shohei Ohtani. He's pretty good at baseball, right? Jose Serrano. Foils. Foils. Put all the foils to the side. They will get sleeved up. There is Relic. James Wood, Nationals. Astros is Brian Abreu, Sand Glitter. These are all base cards. Those are all base cards there. That's sweet. Jackson Holiday, Independence Day. So we're just not spending the time going through all the base cards. They will all ship. They're just all base. Jackson Holiday out of 76. That's just what we do on the flagship. Francisco Lindor. So you get your inserts. So this is all base, 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 base until you get to the middle of the pack. There'll be the flipped over card. I always check my first card to make sure it's not flipped. And then these are all your inserts. So first up is Dylan Beavers. These had extra base cards flipped over, but then you have your inserts and then it's back to base. There's no image variations for the paper cards. SSPs will be The SSPs and the image variations and different parallels will be in the middle of the pack. They won't be in with the base cards. So like for instance, all base, like I can go through it if you want me to. All base, you know what I mean? Instead of boring you going through every base card in every pack, we just try to speed it up a little bit. So there is Miguel Cabrera. So now we get to the inserts. Miguel Cabrera out of 50. This will be a foil or a sand glitter. It's a Adolis Garcia aqua foil. And then out of 2026 Suganu, flip it over. There is your sand glitter. Insert, insert, back to base cards. You go, go, go to right here. There's my first card before my inserts. I always check it. There is Roki on the foil. Insert, insert. All of the goodies are right there in the middle. That's just how series, the flagship products work. So there's my first card, Mason Barnett, nothing. Flip it over, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on the foil, insert, insert. Yep, so that's just where all of the stuff always is. So right here, get to this, our flipped over cards. Flip them over. This has flipped over base cards. That's in the middle of a pack. So that's a weird one right there. Foil, insert, insert, back to base. Keep going until we find our thing. We got a patch auto here coming up. Patch auto inbound. There is Adolis Garcia, all base. We'll get to this one. We got Troy Melton for the Tigers. Troy Melton on the patch auto. Detroit Tigers going to Ambrosia. That is unnumbered. So one box left, and then our silver packs. Little Miguel Cabrera. There's Ambrosia. All right, last box before we get into our silver packs. I know someone was looking for somebody was looking for Troy in the player break, and I didn't hit anything for that spot. But all cards ship in this break, so you'll get you'll get a couple cards of each player. It all comes down to this one's sliced too. It all comes down to how the collation looks. I haven't sorted any of this yet, so I don't know. I can't. You might get one of one player and you might get four of another. I don't. Until I sit down and actually help the sorters and kind of get a rough idea on how it looks, it's hard to tell. All right, we got out of 399 is Gonzalez White Sox, Kyle Carros. You know, if it was perfect collation, you'd get the same number of every single guy, but that's just not how it works, unfortunately. Rangers, Jacob deGrom. Out of 2026 is Nick Castellanos, Phillies. There is Christian Campbell out of 150 Red Sox on the relic. Carson Weisenhunt glitter. That was Castellanos out of 2026 Phillies. $3.99 on the Pyrite Gold, I like to call it. No. Nope. Bob Seymour. So technically they're so in Topps. I want to get this clear the air here. People use the term case hit too much. When you hear the word case hit, you think it's gonna be in there, right? Well, in these products, they're just short prints. You could have 4 short prints in one case. You could have a case with none. That's how it works. So logo is a short print. So you got the team logo, team number, you got home field advantage, you got aces, you have heavy lumber, and I don't know if I'm missing any. Oh, you got the true photos, which is the full picture. So they're all short prints. They all have different odds. People use the term case hit too often. And people think like, oh, we didn't get a case hit. Well, technically, they're not case hits. They're just short prints, Bo Naylor. They're all based off pack odds is how it works. So I pulled in my first jumbo case today, I pulled 2 home field advantages in the same box. In my 4-caser pick your player today, I did not hit 1 home field advantage. That's just how it works. Hello, honey. I'm almost done, Kay?
Oh, okay.
All right.
I want to see you now.
All right, I love you. I'll call you back I'll call you back. She's mad at me because I am not home yet. But yeah, so that's, I mean, they're called short prints, Tyler Freeman. Case hits are the wrong term for this product. Because, like I said, you could have a case that has 4 of them in it, and you could have a case that has none. What is going on? Somebody this might be the most damaged card I've ever seen in a Topps product. And it's the only one. The card underneath it is perfectly fine. Look at it. So whoever's got Blockman, I'm tossing your card away. I can't say I've ever seen a base card that destroyed before. All right, so get back on track. There's Blaze Alexander, Cal Raleigh. We got Green coming up. Green out of 99. Ooh, that's cool. Dodgers duo out of 99. Japanese finest. That'll be a nice card. Yeah, so when you use the word case hit, you got to kind of be careful with that. There's nothing guaranteed. That's not how these products work. Like, for instance, the all aces are a lot harder to pull than a home field advantage. Evan Carter. So you're going to see more home field advantages and less all aces. That's just how it works. And there is Lopez. We got a green auto to end this one. Jacob Melton. So that was Jacob Lopez out of 250 and Reds. That's sweet. 3 out of 99. Chase Burns. I forgot he was in this stuff. Chase Burns. This kid throws gas. Chase Burns out of 99. Reds going to John G. Nice hit, John. All right, here we go. On to our silver packs. Yeah, the Kings is the aces is the pitchers, the Kings is the position players, correct? All right, here we go. Grand finale. Appreciate everyone. As always, Team Titus in Wisconsin will have you guys the rest of the night. There's Roman Anthony, Red Sox, and Brady House with the auto. out of 299. Nationals going to Wald. I like that. Brady House. Roman Anthony. And green. Nice. Mizorowski out of 99. The Miz. Brewers. There's Bubba Chandler. Jonah Tong. And purple, nice. Password out of 250 Red Sox. And last pack here does have another purple. Will Clark out of 250 Giants. That is going to wrap this one up. That's a cool password. I think this might be his only cards. And then Jonah Tong. All right, let me check something quick. Titus needed a break retease. Did he put it back up? Let's see. 4Ks, pick your player. He's doing another one. All right. Recap. Jonah Tong, Bubba Chandler, Roman Anthony, Adolis Garcia. Nick Kurtz, and then Jesse Essenberg. Out of 2026, Nick Castellanos, Suganu, Shane Smith, Ryan Ritter, Gavin Sheets. 399, Wilkman, Gonzalez, Spencer Horwitz, Matthew Boyd, Kobe Mayo. Out of 250, there is Garcia, Password, Will Clark, Jacob Lopez. Out of 150, Max Fried. Out of 50, Sony Gray. Relics. Out of 150, Christian Campbell, James Wood, Carson Williams, Spencer Strider, Jeff Bagwell. And then we got Parker Messick auto there, Guardians. Showcase, Chase Burns out of 99. Nice one there for the Reds. We got the Miz on the Relic, and then Mizorowski out of 99, Brewers. Brady House, rookie auto out of 299, and then gold James Wood profiles, Nationals. Jackson Holiday on the Independence Day, Orioles. Tim Slammin' Salmon, that is out on the auto there for the Angels. We got Bubba Chandler rookie auto, and then Paul Skeens relic there, Pirates. Sawyer Gibson long out of 5. Troy Melton patch auto there, and then out of 50 is Miguel Cabrera. 5 out of 5, Juan Burgos. And then in the mitt, Dodgers duos out of 99, and then team logo Shohei Ohtani. That is going to do it for me, guys. I appreciate everyone as always. It was a great Series 1 release day, and keep it going with Titus and Wisconsin tonight. Everyone have a great night. Thank you.